Everybody knows that we're fans of Bloody Marys. And there's other certain things, maybe some other recipes you might find a use for this, or maybe you won't. But one of our things for our Bloody Marys is celery salt. And whether you feel like you're going to rim the glass with that, I think that's a little bit of a bold flavor for rimming the glass, though I've seen it done. I'd rather do something like our day drinking dust, or maybe even like an Old Bay seasoning. Those are both very good glass rimmings. But I've got an empty glass jar, and you can see I'm almost out of celery salt. Celery salt, you say? Why is it in this plain jar? Well, that's because I'm making it myself. Why would I spend $4.59 for a thing out of the spice rack area, right? The spice area at the store, when I could just make it myself? I have 2 teaspoons. It's basically a 3-to-2 ratio. At least that's what I've fallen up against. If you look at the ingredients list on the spice from the store, you'll see salt listed first, celery seed listed second. There's like nothing else in there. Salt's the major preservative, and the dried spice isn't going to go anywhere anyways. But I like it 3 parts of celery seed to 2 parts of kosher salt. I think you get a little bit more celery flavor, and you get less salt. Plus, I'm using kosher salt, not table salt, like in the like from the jar. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our own freaking celery salt. It smells better, it tastes better, except you don't want to just put that in together, right? I've got whole celery seeds there. I've got big pieces of kosher salt here. Alas. Alas, the mortar pestle. I'm going to grind them up until I think they're fine enough, and then I'm just going to put them in there all together, and I'm going to stir them together, and then I'm going to put them in my jar. We'll see what that looks like when we come back. Well, we're back
again.
We're back again with our celery salt experiment. And I was just checking to make sure my hair was nice. You know why? Because I have this tattered, old, worn, nasty sweatshirt. But you know what?
It's keeping him warm.
This is not Food Network quality. This is not a mainstream super blog quality. You know what this is? We're just real people making real shit, and you're going to cook like this. You're not going to have a dress on and a Sunday tie, you know.
Oh, come on. It's
coat.
A French maid's uniform and a feather duster.
Well, you could do that too. and since you're behind the camera, nobody's going to see it.
Exactly.
Right. So what we did was that 3 parts of celery seed to 2 parts salt. 3-to-2. I think that's your good ratio. Ground them up in the mortar pestle. The celery seed is a little difficult to get through. So what I did was I ground it up as much as I could first, put it in this container, then I put my salt in, ground it up a little bit, then I put the celery seed back in. I used the fineness and the grittiness of the salt as its own little mini razor blades and file in there. So it sort of mixed them together and it made it grind the celery seed up a little better. True story. So all I did was got a little funnel out. That's it. You can see the color on that is awesome. It's just like you would buy in a store. And instead you've got homemade celery salt that you could make at your leisure. It's always fresh. And here's it.
I was trying to get the... Yep, never mind.
And here's a tip for you. You can buy the celery seed in the box store. When I say box store, I mean the grocery. You can also get it on Amazon for a pretty darn good price. And if you have a Whole Foods or a co-op in your neighborhood or area or town, take a little gander over at their spice sections, because you'd be surprised. This is a fraction of the cost that I could get it even at Walmart. So celery seed's a fraction of the price there. Look around, be smart about how you shop, and make your own shit.
We're out.